For the next 75 days, I'm going to be doing the 75 days soft challenge, which is more beginner friendlier challenge for the popular 85 days challenge, where you drink 3 gallons of water, exercise twice a day, and you read 10 pages of non-fictional book. In my challenge, I'm going to be exercising only once a day, and I'm going to be having a 1 rest day since I don't wanna die. And I'm going to be only drinking 1.5 liters of water, since I think that drinking 3 gallons of water is ridiculous. And I'm going to be reading 10 pages of non-fictional book every day. And on top of that, I'm going to be adding myself an extra task. And I have to eat 1,438 calories per day. And trust me, it's going to be really hard. Since in my case, I have the worst eating habits that you can think of. And every single day I eat way too little. So I'm gonna challenge myself to actually eat something every single day. And my starting point, I'm 170 centimeters and I'm 66 kilos. And this is what I currently look like. So here is what we started. So let's see if there's any kind of changes in my body. I'm going to be heading out now and doing my exercise. And in here I have my water bottle and this camera. This is really nice. It's quite warm in here. And also apparently in the next to me is some kind of a old castle. So that's why you hear some interesting noises. This is kind of odd way cute. This is some kind of a toy that someone made, and it's been here quite a while. It's so fun to look at. And also someone made a frog sitting on the middle of a swamp. I'm back home for my 45 minutes of which turned into 2.5 hours of exercising, and now I'm really hungry and I'm going to be eating a fruit salad and this chia seed juice and rest a bit. And after that I'm going to be tackling my 10 pages of non-fictional book. And I'm going to be reading this book, which is Modern Slavery in Finland. So let's see if this is an interesting book or not. This book about the modern day slavery feels like a really elongated news article with almost 400 pages. I wish that there would be more of these stories about these mistreated employees and more deep dive about why the law enforcement and the law is failing to help them and give them justice. The book is just telling me that this and this happened and now I'm angry and frustrated, but no deep dive or reasoning why this is happening again and again and what we can do to change it. Just more anger and frustration, but no solution or not even tempting to give some kind of a solution to this problem. And my reading experience hasn't been that pleasant, but I'm trying to still finish this. And I think that I'm going to be finishing this book in about end of this month, and then I can go and read something else. Good morning, day 2. I just woke up and actually surprisingly enough I didn't go to the bathroom 1700 times like I thought, since usually I don't drink that much water, and I thought that I'm going to be peeing all night through and don't get any sleep. Right now I'm going to be heading to the gym all by myself for the first time, so hopefully everything goes well and I don't do anything stupid. Other than that, everything is at least right now fine. I'm just going to be eating my banana and I'm going to be making myself a breakfast and showing you exactly what I'm going to be eating for today. And the reason for the kitchen scale isn't that I have a eating disorder. I wanna know how many calories I'm actually eating. That's why the kitchen scale. Just to make that clear that this is not for eating, this is for my calorie counting purposes. And now my breakfast is done. And this is what it looks like. And also for the record. Let's take a picture and then fix it. And it is 320 calories. And now I'm going to be eating this. I didn't realize how bad my calorie intake actually is until I got myself on a kitchen scale and started to weigh my food, and I realized that my calorie calculator app is actually either way overshooting or undershooting everything, so I'm actually eating way less calories than I thought. And right now I'm force feeding myself some calories even though I'm not even hungry. And what I'm force feeding myself is bread and one banana and some cherry tomatoes, that I at least get over 1000 calories. This is really bad. Like actually really bad. I think that I'm going to have some health issues very soon if I don't start eating. It's been a week since I started this, and I'm still failing at half of my tasks that I'm supposed to be doing, especially with the daily calorie intake. And I'm going to be showing approximately how many calories I ate per day, and let me tell you that it doesn't look good. And I have already some health issues, like my period starting too early and my mood swinging up and down. One point I'm really happy, and next second I'm extremely angry with no reason, and then the other second I'm just sad. So I'm gonna start this at Friday. This thing is how many calories I ate, and this is how many calories I have left to eat. And this is Friday, then Saturday, and this is yesterday. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm really trying. I'm not trying to have an eating disorder, but I guess I'm going there anyway without really thinking, this challenge is going to be giving me an ED. I don't know what to do. Something has to be changing, and I don't know what to do. Day 14, I decided that it would be a fun idea to go and walk on this eastern beach route. And what a fun idea it was. I immediately got lost because of life of me I can't read any maps. I guess that is one of the curses of having dyslexia, and it would have been really helpful if I would have realized that there was these orange tapes around lamp poles that wouldn't tell me the correct route, but I realized this only halfway through of my walk. I found the ocean, but this is dead end, and I was supposed to get over there. So keep walking. But hey, at least I did eventually find the correct path. And now I'm on the right track. This should be the final stretch, I hope. And the ocean is right there. Oh dear God, this walking thing is taking forever. This is really nice view, but the lack of bathroom starts to bother me. And also this road got way worse to walk on. Do I recommend walking the route? Yes, but do multiple breaks, since it is longer than you think it is. Day 15, and I basically gave up on the water drinking tasks, since I've been failing at it from the very start, and it came really difficult to me to achieve, especially when I work and I many other things to do, and I can't run in and out of bathroom 150 times. And also about the calorie intake, I've been doing worse than before, and I still don't know what to do. I'm gonna start at Friday, the May 8th. Monday was the worst thus far. I literally didn't eat anything. At least yesterday I managed to eat more than 1,200 calories. At least the exercising part is going well, and I actually have lost 3 kilos. Probably because I don't eat anything. I don't think that there's nothing to do with me exercising at least 45 minutes per day. And also I've been tackling the book reading almost every day. Couple of days I've been skipping it, but the next day I've been reading 20 pages if I skip the day. I'm almost halfway through my challenge, and this challenge was supposed to be something fun, but it's turned into something really dark. And today and right now I'm kind of really sick in a way, and for the last month I just watched myself to get sicker and sicker. So today I decided that it's finally time to get myself some help. So hopefully for a month from now I'm going to be getting help. Hopefully after that feeling much better. Couple days ago I just passed the halfway point of this challenge, and eating wise I'm doing still horrible, but at least mentally I'm doing a little bit better since my doctor appointment about this eating problem is coming soon. And on Monday I just finished this book, and it was really interesting read, and I learned a couple of new things, and I was thinking about implementing some of the things in this book into my content, or at least the creation part of the content, that I would not procrastinate so much. And the new book that I started reading was this Traveling Guide to Japan and more Pacific in Tokyo. I'm not going to be traveling into Japan but I wasn't that interested in reading anything else, and I really didn't find anything in my local bookstore, so I just picked up this traveling guide. Let's fix my disaster diet, starting with breakfast, overnight oats with berries, and for my lunch, this quinoa pokeball type of thing. I don't know how on earth I'm supposed to be eating this much food, but I'm gonna try my best. And that was my last workout of the day. Did I fail half at the moves? Yes. Was that most difficult thing that I ever done? Yes. But I still had fun doing this, even though right now I'm absolutely beyond dead. But I think that was the meaning of this workout. Since HIIT training supposed to make you feel like you died. Good morning, I'm almost done with this challenge. Couple more weeks to go. And right now I'm kind of in a hurry since I have to go to a blood test. So that's why I'm bringing my lunch and breakfast with me. And for the breakfast I'm drinking a peanut butter smoothie. And for lunch I have some veggie wraps. After this amount of food, I'm definitely going to hit the gym. And how much this AI is feeding me again? It's day 70 and I feel really sick and my stomach looks like a balloon. I don't know what is the dealio with my body, but it just refuses to consume the food that I eat. The food that I eat just sits in my stomach for several hours, and if I eat more food, I just feel even more sick and more bloated. This situation really sucks since I'm supposed to be eating, but I physically can't. Maybe this problem has something to do with the eating problem that started 2 months ago. And now that I started to eat normally again, my body doesn't know what to do, and it's I hope that this whatever problem that I have in goes away soon. And my results are in. Nothing wrong with my body. Everything was normal. And a surprising thing about the result was that I apparently don't have a B12 efficiency, even though I thought that I had, but apparently no. Since I'm vegan and that is very easy thing to have, so I'm really happy that I apparently don't have a efficiency with that vitamin, which is really good. And other than that, nothing came of it. I guess that I have to deal with this by myself, which I already kind of assumed that you ain't getting help if your weight isn't low enough, which kind of sucks. I'm finally done with this challenge and it's day 75, and this was way harder than I thought. Not so physically, but more so in mentally, and I didn't realize how mentally draining this was. And if I wouldn't known that how hard this was, I wouldn't started this in the first place. But the positive part of this challenge was that I was reading so many books. One of my 2 favorite books were The Goal and The Liars Around Me. And especially with the book Liars Around Me, I really did enjoy these quizzes that this book had. If I could quickly find one like this, that you could question yourself if you are a liar or an honest person, and I really did enjoy those. And maybe in the future I could read this person's other books that were, I think, Idiots Around Me and Manipulators Around Me, if I remember correctly. And I do still highly recommend that you read this if you are starting a new business or you already have one, because this definitely gives you some new perspective of a business world. And right now I'm eating way better than 2 months ago, and I'm making some effort that I actually sit down and eat. If some days I don't feel like I wanna eat, I'm still forcing myself to eat with a clock if nothing else works, because I do really need calories in my body. Since buying this one, I realized how many steps I take per day. Since I'm working at the cafe, I do really take 10,000 to 20,000 steps per day, so I really do need those calories. And I'm also trying to learn to eat snacks if the between times are longer than 4 hours. So that is the new thing that I'm trying to learn. At the end, I'm still glad that I did this, even considering the mental heaviness of it all. If you have any problems with eating, I do not recommend that you do this challenge because it can make your problems go worse. But if you don't have problems with eating, I definitely do highly recommend that you do this challenge.